Hello, my viewers. I made a bit of a rookie mistake last night. Yes, I live in North Florida, and it rarely really freezes, hard freeze anyway here. Last night was one of those exceptions. I got down to 20 degrees, and I made the mistake of not running a faucet to keep water flowing through pipes out here at my well. So, I'm having to do some repairs. And so the first thing I'm going to do here, okay, I'm trying to work with all this out in the wind at that. It's kind of cold out. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if it weren't so windy. But anyway, so I'm going to put some Teflon tape on this 1-inch male adapter here. First of all, I'll show you here in a minute once I get this on. You might notice I've already cut away the pipe that had busted, and so I'm not able to really show you what it looked like. However, here's pieces of the pipe right here, as you can see. Okay, see, it's amazing how things break when they freeze, especially PVC. It probably don't matter really, copper, whatever you have, except for PEX-A. You have a little more of a chance, okay, because PEX-A will expand anyway, so you don't have to worry so much about it freezing. That's not to say anything about PEX-B along that. I mean, only PEX-A. So anyway, this is a 1-inch male adapter. So I'm going to thread this in here right now. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going to cross thread this. There we go. Okay. Now, alright, so let me go ahead and put my pipe wrench on here. I can sort of get this in there a little bit. Good. Okay. Alright. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. I don't believe that's going to leak. Okay, so I'm wrapping this Teflon tape around this male adapter right here. Just kind of go a few revolutions around it, really, is all. Okay. Here we go. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and thread this on here. You always got to be careful not to cross thread these, especially after you put the tape and everything, or paste, whichever. Sometimes I use a combination of paste and tape. I've got my paste at the trailer I'm working on. Alright, let's see if this does it. Okay. pretty good. That'll do it. Okay, from here on out, I got my mechanical fittings on here so I can use glue from here on out. So the first thing I'm going to do here, this, by the way, the valve, this old valve here, cracked. So luckily I had another valve laying around the house that would work, so that's what I'm using. Now I've got some pipe here that I can use also. So first I'm going to do is we'll clean this up here and put this valve right in place. So I'm going to use some of this purple stuff. It's the primer, cleaner, you know, all that kind of a deal. Alright. There we go. And then of course I got the glue right here. Okay. Put that glue here and here. There. And then we'll put this in, give it a little twist. There, that should be good. Next step I got to do is sort of measure out about how much pipe I need here. Okay, so about right there. All right, right where my finger is. Now I got to go get the saw. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so now I just got to saw off a piece of pipe here. Now of course my pipe cutters is at the trailer I'm working on too, so I'm stuck using this saw. Okay. And I'll just clean up the ends here. Good. And then I'm going to clean and prime these ends. Here we go. Good. Okay, so I'm going to do this one step at a time, I think, here. Even though I could probably, you know, do both, but I'm going to only do one at a time. So what I'll do is, I'll go ahead and clean and prime the inside of this valve. And same thing with this male adapter here. Okay. All right. I'll put this away for now before I kick it over or something. I'm good at doing that kind of thing. And then I'll put some glue on here and put some glue inside this valve. There we go. There. Okay. And then here and here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it turns yet. No, there it goes. I actually got it to spin a little bit. So there it is. Put this where it won't get in trouble. Next step, I have to connect this to this pressure tank right here. So I'm going to connect one of these 1" 90s on this pipe. Now I already looked under here, and this pipe here did not crack or break, so luckily I'm good here. Let me just kind of dump some of this water out though. Look at that. Crazy, some ice came flying out of there. Okay, good. Clean that up a little bit. Okay, so then we go ahead and clean and prime this right here. And then I'm going to prime both ends of this 90, so it's ready to go when I want it to. And right here, now I'm going to glue this 90 on here. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. It's not going anywhere. Next step, I got to figure out about how much pipe I need. Coming up. Okay. Up to here. So, see, what I'm going to do is, let me just kind of set that in there like that for now. Get a rough idea. Okay. And then, see, I'll put my 90 right here. So, I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this, you know, this piece of pipe here, first to right about here. Okay. Pretty sure that's where I'm going to need it. Okay, by the way, whenever I actually am gluing up some pipe here for pressurized water, I always use Schedule 40. I don't cheap out. So, let's see, where did I put the others? Okay, so I'm going to put this, let's see, yes, that'll work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean up these ends first. Okay, all of them, everything. Put the cleaner and primer on everywhere that I'm going to need it here. Okay, good. All right, good. Got all that done. So now I'm going to glue this piece on here. There we go. Twist. Okay, and then that way now, see, I'll be able to put this right in here. So now I'm going to glue this into position. Right here I'm going to put a little more glue right there. There we go. Okay. And right where I want it, right there. Perfect. Okay. See? So now all I have to do is cut a piece of pipe to connect this 90 up to this male adapter. So, get the pipe again, and we'll figure out where it needs to be cut. Let's see, right about there. Alright, there it goes. Okay, clean up some of these burrs here. Alright, little check, looks good. First I'll do is go ahead and clean the ends here. This piece. Alrighty, good. Alright. Next, what I could do here is put the glue on right here on one end. glue over here. Alright, and then now move this over a little bit. And then I can glue this in. Okay, there we go. Good job. Next, I want to line up okay. So now I'm going to secure the lid on my cleaner here, otherwise it falls over, it's just going to empty out. I've gone through so many cleaner and glue cans in my lifetime, you know, because of that. It's crazy. Alright, so now I'm going to line up this, okay, right here. Okay, so now I'll be able to glue this last piece here. There we go. Glue inside the fitting, and here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's it. So, now all we have to do is let this dry for probably a half an hour or so before we turn the water back on. Only because I don't want to have to redo it. Well, now it's time for the moment of truth. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And let's see, I've got this valve on right here so that the water has somewhere to go right away, so that, you know, I don't get a lot of backup pressure right at the get-go here. Alright, let's see what it looks like when I turn the water off here. Okay. So far so good. And right now it's just filling up the pressure tank. It looks like, looks good. Alright, there it is. Pressure, the pump shut off because I guess it got up to the right pressure. Alright, so what I got to do now is just unravel some of this hose, and then I can, you know, run it out somewhere so I can turn the water on tonight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just leave this running like this, okay, kind of at a dribble, I think, for the night, just so that I don't have to worry about the pipes freezing up on me and bursting again.